Hey folks, and I'm back. It seems I didn't have a Freudian slip. Freud was not in a slip as far as I can tell. So, all is well. I'm sorry, he just doesn't have the legs for it. Like, seriously. Okay, I'll start getting some of the Templars out in a moment. Okay. Actually, no, it's fine, it's fine. I was thinking, oh, there's an uneven amount, there's 3 4s coming out, and it was just like, duh, that's 12, that's even, that's fine. My brain was kaput. Okay, make some. Oh, it would be so brilliant if you could have it auto-made, you know? Because, you know, otherwise they just wander along and end up dying or be useless, you know? Woo!
This madness must stop. The sight of my brethren slaughtering one another is more than I can stand. Though I fear you would doom us all, Aldaris, I surrender myself to the Conclave. End Taro Adun, Executor. Don't give up the fight.
Tassadar of the Templar, by your actions you have severed yourself from the mercy of your brethren. You refuse to destroy the Terran worlds as was commanded. You have questioned time and time again the sacred will of the Conclave, and you have abandoned your home world in its darkest hour. Most grievous of all is that you have allied yourself with the blasphemous Dark Ones, and learned to utilize their profane powers in tandem with our own. What say you, O fallen Templar?
Aldaris, I submit myself to the Conclave's judgment. But know this, given the same choices again, I would surely have made them. I have sacrificed all that our world might live. I have sullied my honor. I have discarded my rank and standing. I have even broken our most ancient traditions. But never think that I would for one moment regret my actions. For I am Templar, and above all else, I have sworn to protect our homeworld till the end.
Two things. Firstly, Tassadar is a badass. Secondly, why didn't he bring those carriers in the first place? It's just like, suddenly carriers in the middle of your base! Woo! It's just like, why didn't they bring in, you know, the good ship with iPop in earlier? If they could teleport right into my base. They could have won straight away. But apparently the good ship with iPop requires a ceasefire first. Oh shit, yeah. Tassadar was taken into Justicar custody and sentenced to stand trial for his crimes against the Conclave. Phoenix, Raynor, and Tassadar's followers escaped from the Conclave's agents as the Dark Templar slipped away into the chaos. In the chaos.
All seems lost now, but still we must fight on. We must find Tassadar and secure his release from the Judicator before they can execute him for treason. Without him, I fear there is no way to defeat the Zerg and their overmind. Zeratul and his Dark Templar have vanished, leaving us to fend for ourselves. I wonder if Tassadar was mistaken to have put his trust in them. We are receiving a transmission from Captain Raynor's command ship.
This is Rayner. I'd like to help if I can. Tacitor laid it on the line for me and my crew on Char. I'd like to repay the debt. Besides, I'm a long way from home, surrounded by hostile aliens. I've got to do something.
Then you shall, old human. You shall.
See, that's why I like Phoenix. He doesn't care what you are as long as you get, you know, fight. He doesn't care. Oh, I love him. Protoss carriers attack by launching small interceptors that swarm their target. To build interceptors, select the carrier and press the Build Interceptors button. Okay.
You've not enough minerals.
Oh, you look sinister. Okay.
Anytime you're ready.
Captain Rayner. Yeah, he's got his ship. This is a mission I was thinking about previously. With Rayner's help, you are to rescue Tassadar. It's a little bit of more of an awkward mission. I actually remember the guide for it. You have to attack over here. Actually, what mission is this? 8. I remember 9 and 10. It's... yeah. I remember these 3 missions. They're actually kind of fun. Like especially the last one, it's really fun. Take your time with it. Yeah, take your time with it. It can be a lot of fun. No observers for ye. My God, just having 2 interceptors really takes a while to do damage. I love how he's like, you know, affirmative, commencing. Well, here it's just alien guttural sounds.
I hunger for battle.
Rayner here.
I love it's just like Rayner here.
What would you ask of me?
You know, Warrior McWarrison. You know, just
Rayner here.
Executor?
this dramatic difference. I know they're very different people and all that. It's just the way it sounded there. At least we don't have to worry about the good ship Lollipop on this mission. There isn't a ceasefire. Yeah, well, the good fleet Lollipop, I should say.
Instructions.
The Hyperion. According to the story, you know, at the end of Terran Mission 10, Rayner and Co. escape in the Hyperion. They steal it off Minsk and escape in that. It's like a flagship of some sort. It's a good ship, is all I know. Like seriously, 4 armor, unupgraded. Of course, I'm not sure if you can get upgrades. No, you can. You can get upgrades for this. But I won't tell you any more about that just yet. Okay. The big thing on this mission is going to be using, if you want an easier time of it, is to be using the Yamato cannon. This will make the mission take a bit longer, I think, but it goes a bit smoother. I think that's how it ends up playing out, at least. Down here in the bottom right corner, you have to start Yamatoing out a turret, basically. Take out the turrets, maybe take out the pylon. All I know is you have to Yamato out some defenses over here. Then you can get in and take out a base. Much easier than fighting your way through all the defenses. And since you just have to take out the stasis pod, if you can Yamato out all the defenses and just get Rayner in to Yamato the stasis pod, you'll be fine. Okay. And we can bring in some carriers to help out. I love me some carriers. carriers are awesome. Okay, I'm gonna toss sorry, I'm just watching the probes get stuck. Gonna toss a pylon over here and one over here. Okay, and I'll just stick another cannon over here. Then go back to work. I'll get people on gas soon. I should have positioned this better. I didn't think of it. It doesn't matter. I'll get people on gas soon. I just need to get the base up and running first. You know, I don't actually have a thing. Gateway. Wait, oh, carrier. This. Yeah, run. Run while you still can, mate. Ooh. Kill. Kill. The carrier must die. Can't leave the carrier up. Our carrier can't die in return, though. Oh, I just realized one thing. Raynor's ship can't be repaired on this mission. So you gotta be very careful with it. He can't deploy an SCV or anything, which would be lovely, even if it was a timed thing. He can't repair in the slightest. So, you know, you gotta kind of keep that in, you know, count. So I'm gonna position him back here and I'm gonna use him for base defense, because I need him to take out down here and to stay alive, otherwise I fail. Okay, yes. Photon cannon. Photon cannon. Okay. Just toss down some, use this one to toss down some stuff around the base. Remember remember on the mission I started off with, where we were going through the Terran base that was run with Zerg, and I was saying, keep in mind, like, this is the same day as I recorded that episode. I'm mass recording here. And I made a point in it that, you know, it's kind of grisly in its own way, and I made a point about how weird people are today. I think I was maybe making a point that if they're anyway like they were today, back then, it's surprising they could get away with it or something along those lines. Though I'm not sure if that was what I was intending to go with. I've no clue. Like I said, it's why I prefer typing than speaking off the cuff, because then I can, you know, if I realize, you know, this point doesn't make sense, I can get rid of it, and it's much easier than by speaking, you know. Well, it's much simpler. I need another one of these, and I'll stick it here. Okay, and you I'll send over there. Okay, I'll put two, position them there. Phoenix, where are you? Okay, you're just below the carrier. Okay, great. Enemies. Carrier, kill it. Okay. Damn it. Kill it, kill it, kill it. There we go. I lost most of my zealots still. But, okay, I need an observer first so I can actually find out where the enemy's base is. Yeah, I need an observer. The carrier will be too slow to use instead. I believe it's like here-ish where I have to attack, but I need to make sure before I start getting Raynor out into the field. Okay. You know, I think I figured out why I found the this harder when I was younger. I was worse at playing the game, and you may think, oh, obviously, but I had a very different play style. I would stay in my base, and I would, you know, mine my resources, and I might move out when the base is fully mined out, but not before. I didn't really expand much, if memory serves. So that would make the game a lot harder, wouldn't you say? So, yeah. Of course I do. Alright, I have enough now. I'll stick it. I'll stick it there. You can shoot down interceptors, but it's not really worthwhile. It's better just to axe the carrier. I find things of difficulty actually hitting interceptors. Okay, move back slightly. Ye go to work there. You... Okay, you have to actually wait a while for this to build, then you can toss down the observatory. Very well. Just need to get a single observer down south. Well, southeast. You can take a look. Then I can start getting Raynor on the move. Sorry if you could hear weird sounds there, I was stretching. Like, seriously, I've just come off recording a few hours of Overlord. I literally just sit down and record for ages. In the past I used to sit down and record for like 8-hour stretches. And then sit down at some unknown later date and record for, and edit for, you know, numerous for hour-long stretches. Though in my case it's just the longest part of the editing is just the like exporting and whatnot. It's the chopping up part which is the most tedious and painful that went the quickest if I could just sit down and do it. And at least that I am saying that in typical ways. Sometimes it may have gone on longer because if I flagged it a ton or whatever. Okay. I don't believe Raynor can benefit from the Protoss air upgrades, but the very least, he'll benefit from the carrier will benefit from. Sorry, the sounds of combat is suddenly really loud.